Hi everybody, I am Juno Fox, and today I'm going to tell you why I hate driving and a couple of the incidences I've had driving. Now, many people enjoy driving, it's relaxing, and it can be freeing and fun. However, I don't think it's that fun. It's not very fun for me. It probably could be fun if I didn't have anxiety through the roof, but yeah, it's kind of like I gotta drive or I'm gonna have to walk, and I can't really walk the 45 minutes to my job, unfortunately. But I always leave very early for work, so it's usually just me on the road, which is awesome. But coming back from work is a little bit more, and it's a little bit much. I think that driving could be fun as like when you live out in a small town like I used to. However, since I live in a city, there's a lot of cars, just a lot, and there's a lot of people. So you tend to sometimes have people walk out in front of your car. You have to be ready for that and have a car that has good brakes and all that, which is awesome when the car works. Now, a car I had, which was a Jeep Renegade, kind of looks like a toaster. If you're not familiar, it can kind of look like a toaster, but it had really bad brakes. The transmission was going out, and I was on my way back with a friend from seeing a scary movie because I love me some scary movies. But as we're headed back to my house, a pedestrian just willy-nilly walks out in front of me. They're not wearing any reflective gear. It's almost 1 in the morning. I braked as hard as humanly possible and was probably 2 feet from hitting this dude. Now, he was angry, but I was more angry at the fact that he wasn't wearing any reflective gear. What are you doing at almost 1 a.m. not wearing reflective gear like you should have been? That is not my fault that you were not wearing reflective gear. And no, he was not in pedestrian crossing. He was actually just in the middle of the road. Why were you in the middle of the road? You had no business. None. My heart sank. I thought I was gonna die. I was just gonna die from pure anxiety attack. Nothing other than just bleh, dead. Another thing. I think I was probably 17, first full year of having my license, and a dude wanted to get around me real bad. He wanted to go past me, which, I get it. The car in front of you is going slower, which I was going the speed limit. Excuse you, I was going the speed limit, the precise speed that you need to be going, because I don't want to get in a wreck. At 17, I had way more anxiety with this than I do now, but still pretty bad anxiety still. And he was so mad that he couldn't get around me that when he finally did, he actually stopped his car in front of mine, got out, and started screaming at me, and I just stared like, I just kept staring at him. And I think that made him way more angry, which in hindsight, as an adult now, I'm like, I would know if that's a teenager in the car. I wouldn't yell. I wouldn't even get mad. I would just go on about my day. Once I got past the person, I just go on about my day. It's not the end of the world. Another thing I hate about driving is deer. Oh my gosh, deer. I don't understand deer sometimes. Now, I'm probably leaving a friend's party, which I didn't drink at, don't worry. Um, I'm not really a I don't really like alcohol. Tastes weird to me. But I was leaving probably 1, 2 a.m. to head back to my house, and I see a deer pretty far ahead of me, and I'm like, okay, I see this deer. I'm just gonna slow down. I slow down to like 10 miles per hour. Slowly creeping up, and he hasn't really moved. He's just on the side of the road. I'm like, okay, it's gonna take a while to get home. That's okay, as long as I'm safe, as long as the deer's okay, I'm okay. But dude turns around, looks at me dead in the eyes. I swear this deer was looking into my soul. Because he took off straight at my car. Straight at the car. Fell right over on top of it, flipped around a little bit, causing more damage to the vehicle, got up, and ran away. I just sat there like, what do you even do? I can't chase a deer down. It's not like he's got insurance. Kind of wish he had insurance because that was an expensive bill because he destroyed the front of the car. But I've never hit a deer. The deer hit me. You know how hard that is to explain to your insurance company that the deer hit you? You didn't hit the deer hit you? I was like, I got, a deer hit me. Dude on the phone, you mean you hit the deer? No, the deer hit me. He said, are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. This deer hit me. Bambi was seeking revenge and ran over on top of my car and flopped around like a little fish. Okay? Stupid deer. Which I love deer, don't get me wrong, but if I ever find that deer, he's gonna owe me some insurance money. But I know that you guys are seeing this awesome speed paint next to me. I decided that I had to make Rarity a Alicorn, and yes, I know if a Pegasus becomes an Alicorn, then it would have the ombre wings, but let me live, okay? I assumed that it'd be cool that if she thought she had some pretty wings, she could dye them. So let me exist, okay? I also seen a very pretty updo of her hair, and I was like, I gotta do that. I'm gonna do that. I like that. I'm gonna do that. So I did that. And I made her tail big and swirly. Now, I feel like that she'd have the best, like, manners for a princess. And I know for a fact, after watching through all 9 seasons, that she does not mind getting her hooves dirty. So, you get Alicorn Rarity. Now, I didn't name her the Princess of Creation. Someone on Discord actually named her Princess of Creation, and I really, really liked that name. So I added it. Princess of Creation was named by Sim. Thanks, Sin. I called you Sim just then. I'm so sorry. I meant Sin. I apparently can't read my own writing, or my own typing. I realized I didn't write that. That's my typing. But yeah, I also thought about maybe I could do Pinkie Pie and she could be the Princess of Celebration. How cool would that be? And I wonder, what would Applejack be the princess of? Princess of Truth? No. Princess of Apple? No, that doesn't sound good either. But imagine an AU where Rarity was a princess. I like that thought. But sorry, back to my subject of hating driving. I hate doing oil changes, having to talk to a person just to get an oil change. I cannot make eye contact with people. Like, I'm so glad that I have a VTuber for this. I cannot make eye contact. I can't even make eye contact with the camera half the time. That's why I keep looking everywhere. It freaks me out. Eye contact scares me. I can't go to a store. I can't do anything where I have to eye contact people. So I'll, like, pick up groceries. I will use my card at the gas pump because I refuse to look someone in the eyes and be like, I need 20 on pump 2. Yeah, no, it's not happening. I also cannot stand whenever I'm driving and someone's looking at their phone, so they're swerving in and out of my lane. Like, put it down. It is not that important. Put it down. If you cannot stop texting to drive to keep other people on the road safe, then you shouldn't be driving at all. Okay? If you need to take public transportation, do that instead of risking everyone else's life. Plus, not to mention, cars are expensive. I hate it. And paying for a car sucks. But unfortunately, I need one because my drive to work is 45 minutes. I hate it. But I like my job. I'm an art teacher and it's pretty fun. So I might do a video on that too. But I have to rant about how much I hate driving first. I do not ever drive on the highway. I cannot. High speeds and people looking at their phone. Nope. I'm not even scared of the semis. I'm scared of the people in the speedy little convertible that's looking at their phone while trying to do their makeup and eat a sandwich at the same time. What are you doing? Put it down. It's not hard. Just put it down. It's super simple. Now, there's a million reasons why someone may hate driving. Mine is all stemmed from anxiety because my brother had a standard truck and I used to go out and start it up for him in the mornings. However, my aunt drove it the night before and she did not put it in like the gear that's supposed to be in. I don't even know what's supposed to be in, but she didn't. So whenever I started it, it jumped forward and it went. And I jumped out of the car. I scorpioned and it hurt. I jumped out of the car and it went straight into a tree. I don't know what my brother had it in. I think it was like, I don't know, I don't know. It is parked. Whenever I would turn it on, I wouldn't even have to I would put my foot on the brake and then start it. And so I did that with this car, but the moment I let my foot off the brake, his truck went forward and I went out and his truck went boom, straight into a tree. And I woke him up and I was like, your car, I wrecked your truck. He's like, what? And I was like, I wrecked your truck. He said, what do you mean you wrecked it? I turned it on and it went forward and I went wee and it went ee and then boom. Needless to say, my brother stopped letting me do it after that because I don't know how to drive standard, so I drive automatic, and I'm not about to learn. That actually gives me more anxiety, just looking at it and thinking, what if I mess up a gear? Then I'm ruining my car. Like, I have a dual clutch transmission, so you can drive it in standard or automatic. However, I just prefer to drive it in automatic. I will probably never drive it in standard because I don't want to break it. And I don't want to ever buy another car again. I wish cars lasted 80 years, but they don't. So I'm hoping that this car lasts at least me another 15, 20 years before I have to end up with another one. Or by then, I just won't leave my house and I'll be a hermit curled up in the corner eating a bag of Cheetos. Maybe. But yeah, that's really all I can think about now is not wanting to go outside. That gives me anxiety. But yeah, I hope you're enjoying my little rarity over here. I thought I had to elevate her cutie mark for this. I felt like it wasn't rarefied enough. That's not the word, but yeah. I elevated her little cutie mark, and I think I might do the other princesses like that, but I'm not sure. It was a lot of fun though. I'm just wondering, what would you guys do with Rarity? How would you design her? If you design your own Alicorn Rarity, you should totally tag me in it so I can see it. I want to see it. Do it. Do it so I can see it. It'll be awesome. I'm actually in a super good mood and I had way too much sugar, so that's probably why I'm like talking like crazy. Plus, I feel a lot more comfortable behind the camera than what I was, so yay! Ignore how excited I am. I'm crazy today. But yeah, I also wanted to add the silver ribbon. I thought it would just give I'm sorry, my brain froze. My brain is frozen. I thought it would look better against the blue with the silver, and here we are. And yeah, I also know a lot of people say that my pony Sona, Juno right here, she looks a lot like Rarity, and actually whenever I was creating her, I was like thinking about Rarity and Sunset Shimmer, so I kind of took from both to create her and did the Chimera coat pattern, like you can see in some horses, so that's why she has black on her too. But yeah, I really hope that you guys like this, and yes, my pony has bi hair because bye over here. Yeah. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this, and I am hoping that you enjoyed enough for another video. I'm thinking I might do some more ponies in my G6 style that I created a couple months ago. Well, let me know what you thought, and do you hate driving? Do you not? Do you enjoy it? Yeah, just lots, and this is a fun, crazy video. Alright. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and trying to think. Have an awesome rest of your November. Part 15 of my infection series will be coming soon. I also have a playlist of my infection series. Sorry, I'm talking a lot. I'm excited. I'm just in a good mood. But yeah, I also have a Discord server. You do have to be 18 and older for that, just because we want to keep everybody safe. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed my awesome rarity, and let me know your thoughts and opinions below. Bye!